Hello people of the earth and welcome back to QuickSaveTV. My name is Mike and this is Borderlands 2. Today we're talking about Hyperion Firearms, the company that is going to be the main antagonist in the game. The Handsome Jack is actually the leader of Hyperion, the company which you're going to be fighting until the start and to the remainder of the game. Not constantly, but holy crap, that's your final and finite goal, so what the hell. Hyperion Firearms are generally looking very futuristic. The way you reload them reminds me a lot of P90, the futuristic weapon. At the time, at least, it was considered very futuristic. When people seen it, they were like, oh, that's a shark of a pistol, of an SMG, what the hell with it? So the way you reload it is the cartridge is pushed out, you take it out, you place another one out, and the simplistic mechanism pulls it inside. The way it reloads on a sniper rifle is actually the scope is moving forward, the cartridge is then moved outwards, you're taking it out, placing another one backwards in the position, and the simplistic mechanism is taking it away again. The scope then is moved backwards. I mean, it's very simplistic, but it really looks futuristic. You feel like you're reloading some kind of wicked weaponry of the future. Another key signature of the Hyperion Firearms is the dampeners on the side. They really look like a bunch of wings, especially on pistols, on sniper rifles. It doesn't look that weird. Those dampeners allow you to reduce the recoil of the weapon as you fire continuously on your target. However, the way it works is that Hyperion Firearms, they start with a maximum amount of recoil, and as you fire continuously, the recoil is reduced and you regain the accuracy slowly. So it doesn't really matter if you sprint or if you don't sprint with the Hyperion Firearms. It really does not matter, because every time you start fighting, you start with the 0 accuracy, right? And you slowly regain control of your weapon, which is then dropped again once you reload, which makes it really complicated to use because you don't really understand whether it's useful or whether it's just pain in the ass to actually use. Imagine for a second if you were permanently drunk and then you would drink alcohol to stay sober instead of getting drunk. That's Hyperion. Not all the Hyperion weapons have the recoil dampeners displayed on the side, but majority of the firearms, if not all of them, they have the same effect, the effect that you're slowly gaining accuracy and reduce recoil with each subsequent shot. Now let's talk about specific weapons. What if we would get a drop for our level, an orange weapon from Hyperion? How would it behave compared to other weaponry, right? What is the competitive advantages? Let's talk about pistols. When we're talking about pistols of Hyperion, the key signature really helps you maintain control over your weaponry at a short and medium range, allowing you to actually send every single bullet at the enemy's head or wherever else you're aiming. With about 5 bullets into continuous firing, what starts happening is you maintain the maximum amount of accuracy and it's very easy to hit the target. I wouldn't use Hyperion pistol for extremely long range, but medium and low ranges it performs very well. I could recommend it to you. What if it would be an SMG? An SMG from Hyperion starts off with a horrible amount of accuracy and it starts swaying left and right. It's almost as if you maintain 0 control over the weapon. The recoil as if you were firing an AK-47 at full auto with one hand. It's very hard to maintain the crosshair on the target, and about 10 shots into the weapon, what's happened is that you regain maximum control over the weapon and it becomes a real bliss to use. But the point is, if the SMG does not have a high enough magazine, this bonus will be evaporated. You will not even feel it, because by the time you regain full control over the gun, you're gonna run out of bullets and you'll have to reload, drop into bonus into nothingness once again. When we talk about Hyperion sniper rifles, it's just a weird aftertaste after using them. From one side, you start off with a gigantic amount of sway on your scoped sniper rifle, making it very difficult to make a first shot, but the second and third shots, for instance, they go nearly perfect. But with a sniper rifle, you don't really have a lot of extra ammo to spare that way, and when you fire from a sniper rifle, you really expect to hit the target from the first shot. Especially for a slow player, if you take a lot of time to take your aim, this benefit will be only hindering you, so stay away from those goddamn Hyperion sniper rifles as far as you can, unless it's the best possible alternative you have for your level, which certainly happened to me. The exception would be if you're doing a challenge with no scope sniper rifle, or if you're a pervert and playing a gunzerker with 2 sniper rifles in the gunzerking mode, which is me, by the way. It works relatively well when you're doing a challenge because it really is the best sniper rifle to make unscoped shots at middle and low ranges. When we're talking about long range, really stay away from it. I really cannot recommend it to you. The next weapon in the list is the shotgun. What about them? Well, shotguns from Hyperion are actually having the most possible accuracy you could have with the shotgun. They quickly regain full control of the shotgun. The majority of your pellets will hit the target at low and middle ranges. They're much better than any other shotgun there is in the game. However, what they are much worse at is actually killing the target. Yeah, they sure are good at hitting the target, but when we're talking about dealing pure damage, Hyperion firearms really falls behind when we compare them to Jacobs or Malivan or Torque. So I really wouldn't recommend you using a shotgun from Hyperion because it's just not what the shotgun should be. Shotgun is very good at low and point blank ranges and deals tremendous amounts of damage. In case of Hyperion, it extends the range up to medium, but makes it incredibly useless at a point blank range, which is the very reason why would you use the shotgun otherwise, right? If you want a good weapon at a medium range or a low to medium ranges, why don't you take a pistol or an SMG? Also maybe from Hyperion, they will work very well, they are made for that, but the shotgun from Hyperion is rather a flapping joke rather than the actual weapon. You want a good shotgun? Take a look at Jacobs, take a look at Malivan, take a look even at Bandits for crap's sake, but this is just horrendous. The two weapon types I couldn't really find from Hyperion firearms were the assault rifle and the rocket launcher. Trust me, I've run the game for so many times, I played it for so long, I never even seen, let alone used them in the game, so I really have nothing to say about them. But hypothetically, assault rifle would benefit from the dampener, whereas bazooka would not, because with bazooka you don't really have so many shots to make, just as with sniper rifle, and you would rather deal more damage rather than have the dampeners to deal the accurate second shot. And that's all my insight on the Hyperion firearms in Borderlands 2. I really hope it helped you. If it did, do not forget to put a like on this video and favorite it. If you would like to see more from me, do not forget to subscribe and come back for more. Good luck in Pandora. Bye bye.